Hello everybody, my name is Gothic Lord UK. Last night I was asleep, sound asleep, through the course of the night, as I'm wont to do. But all over the world, developers are making things and sharing things and emailing me things. And one of those emails came from Valdis. They are currently part of a game jam and they have made Card Draw. They asked if I would like to play it and I said, yeah, I will check out the version that you update after the game jam. It's currently in Resolves. And then I thought about it all day and I was like, no, I can't wait anymore. So this is still the game jam version. It might be broken, there might be bugs. There is an updated version coming, but the links will be down in the description if you would like to play it. You will see why I like it in a moment, because it is roll, but with math numbers, and you'll understand. So click the deck or press space to draw a card. Times 2 is not worth anything to me, unfortunately. Plus 3 gives me 3 points. Times 2 plus 3, we are order of operations left to right, so this is just 3 points. 3 plus 7 is 10 points. 3 plus 7 plus 6, 16 points. 15 points. You're starting to see the pattern here, right? But then 5 plus 7 is 12, times 3 is 36. So now we have 107 points. We can come over to the shop. We can add new cards to our deck. We can increase the number of cards available to be played at once, or we can come into our deck and we can remove the less good cards. So I think first thing I want to do is let's try and buy this 25. So I'm going to flag that for 125 chips. So then as I draw, I keep generating points and I've gone over that 125 required, so we can buy this. Then I'm going to flag that and we hold spacebar. It keeps doing the sums, we get more points, then get the 7. Times 7 is going to be a big boon for us. Buy that, and then over here I want to get rid of some of these like plus 1, 2, 3s, 4s, because plus 25, plus 48 is so much more valuable than these are. So we could reroll the shop, we could add a card slot, but I think I'm going to get to like, oh, well, that was so many more points, so much more quickly than I thought it was going to be. Burn the 1, burn the 2, burn the 3, burn the 4. Now, you have to have at least a certain number of cards. Pay 500 to remove a card from your deck. You cannot remove ability cards. Info, you must always have a minimum number of cards in your deck equal to the current number of card slots created by 1 and then multiplied by 2. Increased by 1. So right now, we come out of here, we have 3 card slots, plus 1 is 4, times 2 is 8, so our deck must have at least 8 cards in it. And that would be 9, so we could burn 1 more card. So let's do that. We need 500 points to burn another card. That will do it. So we'll burn this plus 5. And then I want to increase my number of cards by 1, but we need a minimum number of cards to do this. So instead, we will re-roll for 500. How much we got? 330. I'll do it, 622, so we can re-roll. Right, so we have plus 67, sure. Equals 88. Transforms the input value to 88. What's the input value? Is that the like the leftmost numbered rather than starting on 0? Do we start on 88? So the input value is 0. The input value is 25. So this just sets the input value to 88. Okay. Then we'll buy that and see how things change. Length cubed increases the input value by the number of digits of the input value raised to the power of 3. So if our input value is 88, it is 2 digits. 2 digits cubed is 8. 2 times 2 is 4, times 2 is 8. Yeah, that's right. We're getting really mathy. Like really, really mathy. But we need to buy 1 more card first. So we will endeavor to buy this length card. As we chew up extra points. Now we have 10 cards of 10. We can spend 700 to add a card slot, which I definitely want to do. So what was this worth? Input value 13 plus 8, 21. 7 plus 1. And then this sets N to 88. Yeah, there's a lot going on, and I must say, a little bit of it is going over my head, but that's fine. We'll learn, we will adapt. So now we have 4 cards. So rather than falling off the edge immediately, our equations can be longer. But we need 70,000 points to do more, which is a lot. We can also extend the shop 1 item at a time by spending chips. So if we get to 500 chips here, we can extend our shop to have more options. Plus 98 doesn't seem like a bad thing to have. We get that in 2 cards. Let's try and get to 1500 here. That should do it. Alright, so we have the whole top row. Equals 222. Transforms the input value to 222. That also seems very good. So we just save up 4 grand. I have no idea what the meta is, of course. Like, there's probably some very particular ways that you want to build decks and strategies and all of that fun stuff. But right now, who knows? Not me. Shall we get rid of some stuff? These don't grow exponentially. These are just plus 100 every time. So that's a nice linear growth. Let's delete the 6. Get 900 points. And delete the plus 7. Then we've got plus 25, plus 48, set 88, plus 98, set 222. Seems fine to me. So when we restock, generates a new shop item for all of the unlocked shop slots. Refreshing shop items will increase all the new items prices by 163%. Also increases the shop level. Higher rarity shop items become more frequent. Okay, so we need to balance what we want to unlock, where and how. Sure. Let's save up 1,000 and re-roll. So that's equals 555, that's plus 555. This is more expensive than this, which suggests that the plus is better than the set. Last digit cubed. Increase the input value by the input value's last digit raised to the power of 3. Like, how good that is, I really don't know. First digit cubed. Increase the input value of the input value's first digit. By that seems better to me. The first digit being bigger, because 10s are worth more than 1s and 100s are worth more than 10s, worth more than 1s. So let's try and buy this. No idea how many cards it's going to take to fund it. Then I would like to buy 555. And obviously, at any time, I could be slowing down just to kind of analyze what's going on, but who really knows, honestly? What are we shopping for? 555, 20,000. Alright, we got it. Give me that. Now, 70,000 for another card slot. Let's just generate some cash to expand the shop a bit. Alright, that's not nearly as cheap as I was hoping it was going to be. 40,000. Jeez. 666. Alright, we could burn some stuff. Let's burn the 2x. and the 25. Then I need to improve the size of my deck to get this. Let's roll again, see what changes. Jeez. Increases the input value by the largest digit minus the smallest digit of the input value raised to the power of the number of digits of the input value. Well, we have a thing that increases the value of the input digit. Can we make the last digit smaller? I don't know. Good grief. This is just set to 1011, which is good because that's a 4-digit number. That seems very good. What is this? 1000 plus 1111 times 9 minus the maximum digit. Increases the input value by 1111 multiplied by 9 minus the largest digit of the input value. I don't know how to keep track of all this stuff. I want 11111. That's what I want. We need to buy 2 cards before we can upgrade the length of our equation again. So there's one of those. And shall we try and buy 88888 as well? And now we can do 70,000 to upgrade the number of cards we have available. I don't want to go too far over, but I don't think I can flag this. So we have to manually check our way up to 70,000. There you go. 7 million. Okay. Interesting. Let's buy a couple of shop upgrades. What just happened? Okay. Let's break that down a bit. We drew 111,000 to start. 1,111. That's a very different number to the one I said first. We times that by 7. Giant. Then we cubed it. Increases the input value by the number of digits in the input value to the power of 3. So it's 4 digits. Cubed is 64. Then we times that by 3, and then we times that by 4. So all of these multiplications happening is really where the extra value came from there. So with 100,000 points, we can buy this shop slot plus 4 to the power of the minimum value digit. Okay. We need at least 2 more cards to increase the card slots again, which seems like it's the most valuable thing to do. But 121,000, now it's not going to be anywhere near as high a score until 11111 comes back round again. And this negates that, which is a shame. So I might delete 88888. I need to have a thicker deck to burn more things. I'll take plus 6666. Then I can burn. Let's burn set 88. Reroll once. Oh my god. What's going on? Okay. Plus die. Dot is a dice that gets rolled each turn. At each dice roll, die can assume a random generated value between 1 and 6. Increases the input value by 2 through 7 to the power of 4. Increases the input value by 6 raised to the power of 2. Dice is a value. So is this literally showing 1 and 6, but they're the same thing? Random number between 1 and 6. Each 6 can assume a random number between 1 and 6. This is increase the input value by 6 raised to the power of 1 through 6 minus 1. Increases the input value by the input value's 3rd digit raised to the power of 6. I want that, but that's almost 1,000,000 points. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Yeah, that's a lot of cards to get to 1,000,000 points. Where's my 111? So these should be worth a lot. Not as many points as I think I need right now. I'm not generating hundreds of thousands of points at a time. Like, anywhere near it. This is half of what I need. How much is it for this? 7 million. We're not even at 1 million. $520. We need another 300,000 points. Can't afford this, can't afford that. Now, obviously, like, there's a lot to be balanced. There's a lot to be checked. There's a lot of strategy I don't know. But there's clearly going to be some way to really make these values explode. Now, we're about to reach the value we need for this thing. So we buy that. Then do we ever get to 7 million here with our newfound power? So increases the input value by the input value's third digit raised to 6. So if the input value is not 3-digit long, then that's a problem. And now that's on the wrong side of this, which is a shame. I don't know if card draws are random or if they go through the whole deck or whether it just pulls out one card that you haven't seen yet. Like, that's only 2,000 points, that's 18,000 points. Yeah, we're not going to get to that 6th card. What? What just happened? I want to see that equation from the last run again. But we can see we earned loads and loads and loads of money, spent it on that one card, and then started rebuilding much more quickly than we were building. So we were on the right track. We just didn't do great with our trajectory. There's our total accumulation of points. There's the number of turns we spent between purchases, I assume. All right. We're going one more. Let me know in the comments down below what was your score on your first run. Okay, so where do we start? Probably on the cheapest thing, right? How many cards is it to get the cheapest thing? 18. We buy this. I would really like that times 6, but I'm going to get this plus 50 first. Then I think I've got 2 cards to spare here, so let's get rid of 1 and 2. So that's minus 100 for plus 1, 200 plus 2. Then let's buy times 6. Then I want to increase my card slot for 700. So what we want to see is plus 39 times 6. Or 50 times 3. That's not bad. That's very good. Let's increase the shop. And then, is it time to roll? You can ditch the plus 3. I want to see, like, wild strategies, like numbers less than 10 square themselves. Like, additions of cards fewer than... additions of cards of value less than 10 square the increase in value and stuff like this. I don't know. I'm just... My brain is a flurry with the possible options. Also, I've seen over here, it says 0 of 5 abilities, but we didn't see abilities last time. So Not sure what that's about. The deck. Maybe we try and get rid of +4 and ×2 and really trim this down. Ah, we're too skinny. Sure. All right then, let's get one more shop slot for 1500. Then 500 for a reroll, or we could take +51. +51's not bad. We take +51 for 300 and this for 400. That was much faster than I thought it was going to be. Then I think it's probably time to re-roll the shop. +0. What an interesting thing. I've got no idea why that would be useful. I think another ×7 is up my street. So that's flagged, so we just keep rolling until we're able to buy it. And if we've got ×7, I wonder. We've got show me by type. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 pluses and 5 multipliers. So I think we burn a plus. I don't like these equals 99. I'd rather have bigger plus numbers. So flag the 54. There's a lot of rolls. I guess it just wasn't that expensive and I zoned out, or maybe I already had enough and then I flagged it. And then, yeah, there's a bug there. So if you have enough points, it lets you flag it and keep rolling, even though you didn't need the flag. So duly noted. Let's invest in some more shop stuff. Reroll. Okay, I like +555. That seems big. 9 minus the maximum digit cubed increases the input value by 9 minus the largest digit. Right, let's buy this, and then we'll do a 4th card slot, I think. How much is this? 20,000. Okay. For some reason, my brain went, oh, it's 70,000. But no, it's not. That's 70,000. We have definitely flagged this. Okay. Did the music loop stop? It may have. Right, so that card's in. That's a +555. Let's burn a +6. And a +7? Yes. Cool. Then we'll go for 70,000. We'll have to buy 2 cards to get to 70,000, but I think with our current build, we'll get there a lot faster if we have those 2 fewer cards and then buy them later. Okay, buy 2 cards. Buy this, buy this, buy that. I can't burn. Let's re-roll. 111 times the length. Increases the input value by 111 times 111 multiplied by the number of digits in the input value. I like that. I like this. Increases the, oh, there's the music. Increases the input value by the number of digits of the input value raised to the power of 4. I'm sure we must be able to get to scores that are like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 digits long. Then things are going to really pop off. But right now, I would like this +77777. Then I would like to burn some trash, like what is best? I assume best is by the amount of value generated to me, so I burn the 15. Plus 111 times length. So it's plus 333 or 444. Times 0 seems terrible, but there's got to be some kind of weird build with it. I just don't know what it is yet. Length to the power of the max digit minus the minimum digit. That sounds like it could be very big, but it could also be nothing. Like, if the digits are the same, does it make 0 and then you have a problem? I really have no idea. Let's grab this as well. Okay. And you know what? We'll grab this because what do I know? Largely nothing. One roll lets us buy this shop. Minimum digits to the power of 4. Hypercubed, squared, cubed, hypercubed. That probably doesn't go in real maths, does it? 7 million points. I want it. I have no idea how many draws that is to get there. Removable cards. Removable deck cards, 3. Okay, let's do that then. We need about 3,000 points. That's plenty. Worst things to get rid of. Plus 39. Times 2. And let's do plus 50. Because I don't know how plus length is going to impact us right now. All right, 2,000, 1,500, 1,400, 1,900, 5,000 with the times 6. With the as the plus 777 moves left, I think things are going to get much bigger. Oh yeah. Increases the input value by the number of digits of the input value raised to the power of 9 minus the largest minus the smallest. It did a lot for me. That's all I can worry about. Much less that time. Right, so that's 100,000 points. We need 7 million to get to the really, really big stuff. So let's see what we can spend our 100,000 points on. More shops. Plus 6 to the power of die minus 1. Rabbit. Ability value 30. Shop cards cost 30% less, but shop ability items cost 30% more, starting from the next refresh. So this is an ability. I don't know that I want that right now. I want plus 888 and I want times 8. Those both seem great to me. That I can just buy. That needs flagging. Then we sort by type. We've got these and those. So I'm going to ditch times 3 and ditch plus 51 and look for some other kind of big 3-digit pluses. Oh my god. What's an Eureka nut? Ability value 8. Starts the calculation of points for each turn from a value of 8 instead of a value of 0. Okay, so it's like a plus 8 on the very front that's permanently there. I don't know that for 250,000 points we need that, but who knows, maybe the exponential growth of multiply, multiply, multiply would be worth it. Increases the input value by the 3rd digit to the power of 5. That seems very good. Everything got really expensive. These are all the same value. Let's buy this. Hope it doesn't take too many rolls. Or too many draws, should I say. That's a good one. Alright, is it time to commit to 7 million? We still need one more card, but we can buy something soon. I don't know what to look at. Let's re-roll so we actually have something to focus towards. Multiplies the input value by coin, where coin can be equal to 14 or 1. Okay, so it's coin flips. Interesting. 111 times the maximum digit. I'll take that. Eggplant. If you have 2 or more numeric cards in your deck that are not currently on the table, force the next drawn card to be one of them. Ooh. Hold on. So numeric cards. That's going to be plus n. So that's these. So if we don't have one of these on the board, no, cancel. If you have 2 or more numeric cards in your deck that are not currently on the table, force one of them to be drawn. I think I like that. I want to get rid of 54 and 67, and then it would have to keep drawing one of these. So actually, that's going to be great. And we could already afford it. So get rid of that. Get rid of that. Then watch us always draw one of our big numbers when we don't have one of them already. I almost think I want 2 large numbers rather than 3. Let me check Eggplant. If you have 2 or more numeric cards in your deck that are not currently on the table, force the next drawn card to be one of them. So just think about this. We have 3 numeric cards. If you have 2 or more in your deck that are not currently on the table, so if 8s are on the table, 5s and 7s are not on the table, it forces 5s or 7s to be drawn. So we'll always have 2 on the board at once minimum, I think. Which might not be the best thing, because then the weird and wacky stuff can't do that. Reverse the digits. Reverse the digits of the input value. Oh my god. What is going on? Right, I want to get to 7 million. Can we do that reasonably? That's great. 800,000. 3 million? Excuse me? I wish I could go back and check what just happened. We still need 7 million, so something colossal occurred. Where's my weird stuff? 75,000, 200,000. Are the times numbers numeric ones, as opposed to just the pluses? Because I feel like we're not seeing the other stuff anymore. All of this stuff, we're not drawing it. Is it because these are times ends, these are numerics, rather than plus ends? Because I may have screwed myself in that regard then, if that's how that's working. Because we're not drawing any of those other things anymore, ever. Can I remove the eggplant? No. Alright, I think I broke... Oh wait, we have 7 million points. I need to buy 2 cards. Okay. Oh god. Lucky Clover does not change the input value. For as long as this card stays face up on the table, forces every 1 to assume the value of a 4, and every 6 to assume the value of a 7 minus 1, hence 3. Can I have just really big plus numbers? Judge. Increases the total points after the draw by 111 times the current number of cards in your deck. Sure. Scale. The points output of every card slot containing a min or max symbol is multiplied by 0 if the corresponding symbol results in a 0 or 9, and multiplied by 9 otherwise. I don't understand that. I'm going to have to send this to Bellatra University and get them to figure it out. The total points after the draw is multiplied by 3 times the number of available shop items currently available. Sure, I'll buy that. I still need to buy 2 generic cards though. And everything's just getting more expensive. Let's buy this and this. Plumber, 5. If the total points after a draw is a number that ends in a 5, the total points after the draw is multiplied by the total number of its digits. What is this? I don't understand. I just want big Number Go BRRRR. LED. For each card slot, multiply the points output by 4 if the points output of the card slot does not contain the digits 0 or 9 and 0 otherwise. Lamp. Every card slot that results in a negative output of -n is turned into a positive slot. With a probability of 40%, every time a shop item is bought from the shop, you will get 50% of its price back. I don't want to spend 4 million on that right now. I just need to buy 2 cards. But they have to be ones I can afford, I guess. So buy that. And tell you what, buy that. Then get to what did I flag? I had this flag. Do I want that flagged? I don't think I want that flagged. Cancel this flag. 7 million. I don't know what's going on. 6.5. 6.5. 8 million. Okay. 700 million points. Clearly, my math ain't mathin'. Plus 7 to the power of... What is 7 to the power of 6? I have no idea what that's worth to me. Hold on. Let me ask my telephone. What is 7 to the power of 6?
1,600.
So that's worth having. Good grief. I didn't, like, internalize how massive that could be as a number. Although, I think we've already discussed that my deck has too many ends in, and it's ruining because I took Eggplant when I probably really shouldn't have, which is a damn shame because, oh, no, God. That's what you get for hitting escape instead of tab. Yeah, like this could be massive, but it's not a numeric card, so I don't think we're ever going to see it. What just happened here? This plus this is huge. Times 6, times 8, times 7, times 4. I guess, yeah, when you add all those all those multipliers together, you get a humongous number. That's going to happen. Yeah. 44 million. 700 million, though, is still very, very big, but I can buy that. I'm never going to see it, but I can buy it. Beans. With a probability of 33%, the drawn card at each new draw will be a card that is currently available in the shop, even if that card is not in your deck. What on earth? Okay, so this is as big as the shop gets. I used to think that these were more shops, but these are just the ability things that we're holding. Sure. I wish I could get rid of you. I'm sorry I took you, Eggplant. I don't know what else to add then, honestly. Alarm. With a probability of 1% for each card slot, multiply the points output of the card slot by 18. Yes. 10 million points. Sold. Length to the power of 7. I'll buy that. Not that we can draw any of them, I think is my problem here. 700 million points to update our thing. Why are you 0? Why are you 0? This plus this plus this plus that times that times that. Why aren't I generating points anymore? What did I do? The total points after the draw is multiplied by 3 times the number of available shop items. You currently cannot buy. If none are present, the final points are multiplied by 0. Oh, wait, what? My chef is being screwy. The total points after the draw is multiplied by 3 times the number of available shop items you currently cannot buy. I can currently buy everything then. Oh, God. But it's still 0. Do I have too many points? Is that my problem? Yeah, I have... I regret taking chef. Because now I'm not adding anything to my values. Oh, I screwed up. So if I want to roll for points, I have to not be able to afford things. I don't understand how this benefits me at all. Why did... Oh! You're a person, and I have one... This is for hearts. This is for clubs. This is for spades. One's going to be diamonds and one's going to be wild or something. So I could get rid of my eggplant if I find a passive that is a heart. Oh my god, this changes everything. So what does the secretary do? The total points after the draw is multiplied by 2 times the number of cards with DGT tag on the table. If none are present, the final points are multiplied by 0. Don't like that. Bellboy. If the total points after the draw is a number that starts with 4, the total points are multiplied by... Yeah, give me that to replace this. Now, my deck is massive and full of crap. I might be able to cull out a lot of it, because I just had to buy crap because eggplant. But if we can get rid of eggplant, maybe there's something we can do. I regret not buying that other cool thing we saw earlier, though. So eggplant is a heart. So beans. With a probability of 20%, cards drawn at each new draw will be a card that is currently available in the shop, even if that card is not in your deck. So that replaces eggplant. Get rid of this. I am earning points. So then we buy the beans, it replaces the eggplant. And then there was... Right, so either things are going to go wild now or not, because there's all this crap that I'm now currently drawing that I didn't really want to be drawing. 5 million points. I need 700 million to expand out again. But like a lot of this, I don't know how many cards I can get rid of, but all this coin stuff was not really something I was that invested in. So let's ditch out a bunch of that. These removals are not too expensive. Let's drop this. That's equals. I don't want equals. This is good. 9 to the power of x minus 1, or y minus 1 is huge. That's really big. We can get rid of this. We can get rid of this. Alright, that might be better. I just have to see how much I can score out of my last 18 draws now. There's nothing else left for me to do. I'm just really excited to show you guys this. That was a good one. And for a game jam game, is great. So we can see my score fluctuated wildly throughout all of that, but I learned a lot about the passives, and that's great knowledge for now. Thank you so much for watching. Check it out for yourself. The links will be down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.